Hi everyone, my name's Charlie and I'm really good at PIP. Like I have a really high success rate. I've only ever lost one claim in like 6 years. You obviously know what today's video is about. I just want to let you know that this is an extract from the main video I did on PIP and mental health, which looks like this. So if you want to watch the full video, please click on the link above. If not, let's crack on. This is what everyone screws up. Okay, so I want you to really concentrate on this one. And I want to make a note on your piece of paper. Let's see, let me come back full screen. Make a note. I want you to write down here, pill pot, right? Then I want you to write down, sorry, I don't mean to be so assertive, but this bit does do my head in. I want you to write down, it's about time. This is about time. Time, really important. Okay, let's go back to the points. For those of you that are taking medication, I don't care if it's 1 tablet a day, you need a pill pot. Really important. Now, I've got a link in the description below. It's an affiliate link when we actually figure out how the hell to make it an affiliate link. So this is my pill pot. I've got my happy cow on it, CBT. This makes me smile. Someone gave me this, makes me smile. Stuck with duct tape because this is a bit old now. In the link below with the pill pots, you've got to be careful. You don't need to use my link, right? You could click on the link, but then not order it and get it somewhere else. But I've done to good pill pots. I know this might sound ridiculous, but some of them, they have a gap, like a gap between these bits. If that happens, your pills can go soft. So get a good pill pot. Right. This is really, really important as well. If you're on a lot of medication, you can, via your GP, get the pharmacist to pop all your pills and put them in a pill pot. So if you have to take meds like more AM and PM, or AM lunchtime PM, or even different times, right? And it's a hassle and you're not motivated and things like that, speak to your GP to get the pharmacy to do it. Now they do question, because obviously they don't want to use all the pharmacy's time to do this. But if you, oh God, so many people I talk to, especially those of you with the ADHD, you ADHD ones, you're missing your meds. You're thinking, I'll go and take my meds, and then you're distracted, aren't you? That's it. We've lost you again. So you've got to have your pill pot, even for 1 a day. If you are missing your meds, you're not going to get better. You're not going to get better. You need to be consistently taking them. Okay. So that's 1 point for a pill pot. Now, on my little scoring system, I am giving everyone the 1 point for a pill pot, okay? That's all I'm going to give in our scoring system. Some of you might be in these categories. So you see here where it says prompting and assistance to manage therapy. I do say the way that I tend to use meds, or if someone has cystic fibrosis, for example, and they have to have physio and they have assistance with it, I'll use that. The easiest way to get these points with PIP is meds. So if you have someone who every day is having to encourage you, nag you, prompt you, gets grumpy with you to try and get you to take your meds, that's here. And you need to work out an average time. I'm going to use the lads that are living at home example. It's not just the time that your mum turns up in your room to say, have you taken your meds? That's not it. It's the time that she then is like, oh, I need to check if he's taking his meds, that she gets to you, that she's like, have you taken your meds? No. Then she'll go away again. She'll do something, maybe make you a drink or make a drink. And then she's like, shit, I better see if he's taking his meds. She might shout, have you taken your meds? All of that adds up. It all adds up. So you need to try and work out an average. Okay. So what I do is I work out an average a day, not a good day, not a bad day, an average. And then times that by 7 days a week. That then gives you an idea of where you are in those points. Because you've got the points. Remember, you've got your own points, so you can look at them. You can go back to them on the screen. Everything is about the points. I know I'm talking while I'm doing this, and probably other YouTubers will be posher. But no, let's just keep it real, eh? So you can figure out, is it no more than 3.5 hours a week? Look, I'm shit at maths. I'm good at PIP. I'm shit at maths. So I'm like 20 minutes a week. So 20... 40, 60 an hour, 20, 40, 60, 2 hours, 20, 2 hours, 20 minutes, 20 minutes a day. Yeah. You think about it, it adds up. You'd be really surprised. It really does add up. If you have severe PTSD or actually not even just don't like it when people say just arthritis, just PTSD. It doesn't sound right, does it? Stay on track, don't lose train of thought. If due to your condition you are actively suicidal and someone is monitoring you, they are checking to see, are you okay? Basically, they're checking to see if you're alive. That counts. That counts. So you could word that, you could be really blunt. If you are actively suicidal, say it. So you could say, for example, my mum knows that I am actively, that I think about suicide on a daily basis. So she checks on me at intervals throughout the day. This, on average, a day, this is, on average a day, this comes to like over 30 minutes or between 30 and 45 minutes. Whatever you say to PIP, so if you say 5 to 10 minutes, they'll take the 5 minutes. And whoever I work with, everyone undercuts it. Be really brutal about it, and just remember they'll take the lower version, okay? I'm just gutted for how many of you are actually actively suicidal. You need to make sure, if you are thinking about suicide once a week, once a month, you need to get that in your form. Okay, it needs to be in there so they understand the severity of your condition. And my question to you is, if you weren't sick, would you be thinking about taking your own life? I think that's the key, because I've never had someone say yes. It's always because of the chronic illness. Or if you're at the point where you just want it to stop, you just can't cope with everything that's going on, you just need a break. You've got to remember, if you can fix some of the things, then hopefully you wouldn't feel like leaving us. Get help. Get help. Be blunt with your GP. Get help. Contact Mind. Contact Samaritans. I don't give a fuck who it is. Contact someone. Reach out. Get help. Get treatment. We want you alive. I want you alive. By the way, on YouTube, you're like, it's really clear that you're not to tell people what to do. I'm like that. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not supposed to like say that. Like, and let's face it, what am I like? You need a pill pot. Like, you need to speak to your GP. You cannot take your own life. I don't want you to take your own life. I know it's selfish of me, but I don't, because I know that if you could fix some areas in your life, you wouldn't be thinking about suicide. So I want you to get help. As hard as it is, please get help. Do you know what? I've been meaning to do this video for a while, and I've been avoiding it, to be honest. And I couldn't understand why. And I think this is it. It's because how much I'm talking about suicide. You know, how much I'm talking about not giving up. You know, getting help. I find it so difficult working with people in your situation. Not difficult that I avoid working with people. I love working with everyone. Doesn't matter what their condition is. One thing about the job I'm doing now is chronic illness doesn't discriminate. So I work with Christians, Muslims, atheists, like all the categories, Sikhs, all the categories, men, women, transgender, everyone. It's honestly, it's fantastic, because chronic illness doesn't discriminate. It goes for all of us. I find it so difficult because it's got to be your choice. It's got to be your choice. And a psychiatrist said to me, because I said, there's so many people that I know, if they got treatment, they wouldn't be like this. And she said, you tend to find that people with severe depression and anxiety will only get, just saw Ollie's head to me, will only get help when it's either take their own life or get help. And that's difficult. That's obviously difficult for me, because I just, you know, it's so frustrating knowing that help is available for you. But it's got to be your choice. And I'm pro-choice. It's got to be your choice. It's got to be when you're ready. I am sorry if, I know we're only on the third category, and I'm sorry if I'm constantly going on about get help. And you're like, Charlie, I am getting help. I'm really sorry. And that's why you're watching this, is to get help with PIP. So I'm really sorry if I'm sort of going on about that and you're getting help. If you are, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy. I hope it goes well. So I'll try not to go on about it. Important PIP stuff. When you've done the form, do not, I repeat, do not use their envelope. Send it recorded delivery. Do not trust them. I lost £1,500 for a client because I used the envelope. That's what I always did. I used the envelope. The team at the post office, local post office to me, the woman got really grumpy with me. And she was like, it's funny how we can deliver to the whole country, but at DWP, it always seems to go missing. It's a lot, they go missing. It's a great strategy, isn't it? Sorry, we didn't receive your form. Sorry, it's gone missing. Saves them a lot of money. Do not trust them. Recorded delivery. Also, take photographs, take photocopies or photographs of your form because they will question you on it, okay? And if there's contradictions, you might get questioned on it. You know what I said earlier about everything's about how you communicate it in your assessment? That big bit of cat hair, I think that was. That is critical. It is critical on how you communicate it. So say, for example, you write something on the form, but when you get to the assessment, you've watched more of my guides and you think, oh crap, that's actually me. It's okay. You can just be honest and say, I didn't realize that this was really important, but actually this is my life. Or I was embarrassed. Or I was in denial. Yeah. So don't worry about it. Take copies, send it recorded delivery, and then I'm going to do some videos on how to practice. Okay. Because that is more important than the form. I'm definitely learning this, that doing the form is the easy bit. Yes, I focused, a lot of my videos are about the form. That's the easy bit. Getting through the assessment and communicating is critical. Everything is about these points. Everything is about these points. Stick to the points. Okay, take care.